also, and that's at Wood Hill Park from 2 o'clock in the evening till 8 o'clock.
And again, if they want more information, viewers, you can reach Ms. Lucia Short at 216-921-1574, and we're going to continue to speak with Ms. Lucia Short regarding education. Let's talk about education in America as far as the government is concerned. You mentioned a trip you took to Washington, D.C. in a conference. What are some of the things you think the federal government and the state can do to help both the local school systems?
Okay, I think they can actually get behind a movement to include more parents, mandatory parents. And I'm going to have to tell you the truth, it's not a favorite stance for a lot of people, but I do believe that there should be a law that make employers give employees with children X amount of hours a month to come into the schools to talk to the teachers and see about their children.
I support that.
That should be.
I support that. As an employer, that's something I already endorse myself.
Yes.
Excellent. So because the parents need to get involved with their children, and sometimes they don't have the time because some of them have 2 or 3 jobs.
And that's exactly right, and this is what I'm saying. You cannot make a living and see about your children at the same time.
Yes.
Sometimes we have to just check our priorities.
Yes.
Because that child is our responsibility. And if we don't see that it has a firm foundation through the schools, then our responsibility to that child is going on a lot longer than 18 years.
Well, there's a saying in the community here that our minds are a terrible thing to waste. I'm not sure who said that, whether Martin Luther King, but certainly you are doing a great job in improving and helping the young minds education. Talk to us a little bit more about what actually got you interested in this foundation. I know you said you are in teaching. What made you so passionate about this movement?
Seeing so many of our young African American males actually get lost to the streets.
Wow.
Once they go out that door, a lot of them, their next stop is to the corner. And if they stay on the corner long enough, they're going to get in the pharmaceutical trade.
Wow.
And there's only 2 ways. Well, there's really 3. One is the jail with a revolving door, in and out, in and out. The second one, of course, is the morgue. But then there's a few of them who do learn that you have to get out of this and go back to school. Let's stop the exodus to the corner at the school doors.
Yes. This is a very serious problem. I'm very passionate. And now, the other thing that some of the young people have mentioned is that education is very expensive. Especially, we are talking initially about high school. As you go to college, it's becoming more and more expensive to not only educate the children, but it's also the children sometimes have to take a loan. What are some of the things you think a young person looking for higher education can do to better themselves?
I don't know if this is a popular stance either, but I do believe that because a young person can get a part-time job at 14, I think that's when they need to start trying to start saving. You're not going to be able to save a lot, but I think this is what you have to start doing if you're actually serious about your education.
Yes.
Because once you get a loan, you're kind of trapped in that loan for a long, long time.
Wow. Well, again, I have to say that African American Lifestyle Magazine here, we believe in education. It was our feature of our last issue, and Ms. Lucia Short was interviewed and also wrote an article about promoting education and promoting our youth. We are very excited talking to her today. I will allow her to talk to us a little bit in summary as far as where do you see us going forward? I know you have this initiative. What do you want to see going forward? I know I would like you to address not only the viewer, but the audiences such as the mayor, the school superintendent. What do they need to do to help you with your mission?
Okay, first of all, I'd like to say that the mayor and the school superintendent have to reach out to the public, the general public, more. You have to be more parent-friendly in your buildings. I know everybody say parents are welcome in the building, but once you get parents in your building, you don't actually have anything really for them to do. I mean, busy work is not where it's at. You have to get something constructive, something that they can actually do. Learning is really a good thing. Have book clubs for them. Have workshops for them in there. Teach them the laws that govern education. And parents, you have to get out and push. You have to make sure, if they don't give you these things, you have to make sure that you go about it the right way and get these things yourself. like the man said, ain't nobody gonna give us nothing. So
Yes.
get it yourself, you know?
So you're endorsing also they get involved with activities, like out of school activities.
Exactly. They more and more churches are having like tutoring sessions and everything, but it takes more than just work. You have to have more fun activities for children out of school.
Yes.
A lot of things involve learning also. A lot of the games, football, you have to learn how to count points. You have
That's
to do
true.
this.
That is true.
There's a lot of things you can do. It can be fun,
Yes.
but it can also be a learning experience.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we did on our article, Principal Steve Perry, Tough Love, Aim High. This was the feature of our issue this month on education. And Dr. Perry is a good example of what people are taking in the community. He is graduating 100% of his students. This is a school in New York. It was featured on CNN. I would encourage you to get a copy of our magazine. You can get it at aa-lifestyle.com. Again, you can get this copy of the magazine by subscribing to the magazine and also visiting our website at aa-lifestyle.com. You can also call us if you'd like to get this, see the video of this interview. It will be available in our website. Again, I can't thank you more. I'm very pleased that you're here today with us, Ms. Lucia Short. We wish you well. We wish you all the luck with Focus on Education. We will ask you to continue to write on the magazine, and we support your effort. We support your work, and we think what you're doing is great in the community. Again, for all the viewers, thank you for tuning in. Until next time, this is Mr. Peter Wairegi at Lifestyle Magazine saying goodbye. Thank you.